Hey guys, it's Bina, and in today's video, I want to present to you my last Epoch Master Spreadsheet. So this one is going to be very good for returning players or new players. I'm going to keep track of a builds tier list, which is going to rate all of these builds based on different factors. The ones in orange are the ones that I have played. The one in white are the ones that I have not played. So these different factors include speed. So how fast can they clear echoes? How fast can they go through maps? How agile are they? Can they deal damage while moving? All these kind of things. Corruption pushing, which is basically the endgame system in last Epoch. How high can you go in corruption? How easy is it to push corruption? So it's going to be rated on this. Arena, which is basically waves coming at you one after the other that scales infinitely. How good is this character at Arena? It needs to have like good mobility. Maybe it has CC. Maybe it has good tankiness and sustain. So this is going to be it for this area tier list. And then tankiness. Can this build take a hit? I do kind of include sustain in this as well, but general feeling of tankiness when you are playing this build. Single target, how much damage can you deal on a single target on a boss? This includes, this game includes boss dynamic DR. I am going to be rating these on how fast they can kill these bosses, kind of like tier 4 Julra, which is like the hardest boss in the game currently, or technically not the hardest boss, but maybe the boss that people like to compare their builds to the most. How fast can you actually kill tier 4 Julra, right? And a cycle start viability. Does this build require any uniques to perform? Can you get started very easily on this build? As like, can you get started as soon as like level 4, or do you need to be level 60 to start this? Do you need certain items? Do you need certain requirements? And does it feel good to actually level with this? So this is going to be for the cycle start and then the overall note. There's also going to be a video and a planner for each of these builds. So most of them, like that I've already put, are Maxroll builds that we have guides for on Maxroll. They're going to have directly the link to add the actual Maxroll page there. And then also the YouTube video based on the build and how it performs, right? So yeah, that's going to be it for the builds tier list. I'm going to keep updating this one post 1.0 with all the new builds. And if like some crazy stuff happens, I'm going to be rating these out of an overall note here. So that's going to be it for this this page. I have a speed campaign strategy. This one is mainly for returning players that want to know how to go through the campaign and get to monos as fast as possible and skip most of the campaign. So there's a real step-by-step, tells you every single NPC you need to talk to, tells you where to go, when to do side quests, how to get all your passive and idle slots, which quests to do. And then by the end, you should now have all passive idols, attributes, and faction unlocked. So that is for returning players. For newer players, I'm gonna do one, which also skip a portion of the campaign, but most of it is going to be actually done. Because this first one is going to go into Monolith, which is the end game at level like 26 or something, while this one goes into around 40, 45, 50. So you're going to be way tankier and like stronger when you're actually starting the monos if you do the full passive and idle slots, and you'll be just way stronger as a character and have a better time. So this one is just a copy paste of the first one, but I will be updating this one with the step-by-step for what you need to do to get up until chapter 7 and then go into monos and get all your passive and idols. And then I have a little one here for those of you that don't actually want to read all this. What is my plan for the cycle, right? Get to Oracle's Abode, start the Monolith, which should be around level 26-ish, find a Temporal Sanctum key and do the skip to chapter 9, unlock the faction in chapter 9, finish the idle passive and attributes in chapter 9, unlock empowered monos, and then push a timeline to 300. If I'm racing to 100, which I will be, this last part is not going to be it. Like, because here I would just go into the first timeline that has the blessing for increased experience gain, and I would just push that one until I get the maximum experience gain and push that corruption as high as possible to get the most percentage increase experience as possible. But if I was not doing this, I would push a timeline to 300 plus, if you can, if your build is able to, right? And then get all my blessings. Why is this? Because you kind of don't want to farm your blessings with being under 200 corruption, because it's less efficient Because at 200 corruption, you unlock your 5th blessing slot, which enables you to choose out of 5 blessing instead of 4 in empowered. So you're more efficient with your time if you do this like this, but there might be a good valid reason to go and get all your blessings first. And then I would push a timeline as high as possible and then profit off of it, grab some loot, maybe go Merchants Guild, trade some items for gold, or if you're COF, have fun doing some COF things with the prophecy. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I'll have the link to my spreadsheet down below in the description and in the comments. I will pin this in the comments so you can all have access to. As you can see, there's already multiple people actually viewing this sheet. I have done this on stream. So if you want to see me on stream, I stream every day on Twitch. Well, every weekday on Twitch at least, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. And I should update videos here on YouTube. I'll update you guys for sure. So if you like this type of content, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.